Nicholas Jackson breaks silence on Chelsea exit and Enzo Maresca talks. Nicholas Jackson has opened up on the emotions behind his move from Chelsea to Bayern Munich, describing the transfer as both a fresh opportunity and a bittersweet farewell. The Senegalese striker, who joined Chelsea in 2023, endured mixed fortunes in West London, showing glimpses of promise but struggling with inconsistency in front of goal. Jackson's reflections on leaving Chelsea. Speaking to Italian outlet Tuttosport, Jackson admitted the move stirred powerful emotions. Very strong emotions, but not for the reasons you might think, he said. I was simply very happy to sign for one of the biggest clubs in the world, to discover another league and other great players. At the same time, I was a little sad to leave Chelsea, my teammates, and the fans. I experienced so many strong emotions there. We won the Conference League and the Club World Cup. Now I'm 100% focused on my new project, and I can't wait to experience the incredible atmosphere at the Allianz Arena. The striker's spell at Stamford Bridge was often defined by his raw energy and physicality, yet supporters were left divided on his finishing. Nevertheless, Jackson points to tangible achievements, with European and world honors among his Chelsea memories. Views on Enzo Maresca's impact. Jackson reserved praise for Enzo Maresca, Chelsea's current manager, highlighting the Italian's tactical clarity and influence on his development. Football is full of cycles. Sometimes things don't go as they should, and that's part of the game, Jackson reflected. I respect Coach Maresca. I learn a lot from him. He has his own ideas and style. I just needed something different at this stage of my career. I have no regrets, just gratitude for my time at Chelsea. Maresca has introduced a possession-focused style since arriving at Stamford Bridge, demanding intelligence in movement and precision in execution. For a player like Jackson, whose natural game is more instinctive and explosive, the adjustment required was considerable. His comments suggest admiration for the coach, even as he recognized the need for a new chapter. Confidence in Bayern Munich transfer. The move to Bayern Munich was sealed on deadline day, sparking speculation about whether negotiations might collapse. Jackson, however, insisted there was never a moment of panic. Honestly, my advisors and I were very confident. I never doubted that I would sign with Bayern, so I took the situation philosophically. I'm in good health, as are my loved ones, and I'm lucky to be a professional footballer. Nothing else matters. For Bayern, Jackson represents a long-term investment, offering pace and versatility across the forward line. For Chelsea, his departure opens the door for Maresca to refine his squad further, as he seeks to stamp authority on a club eager for stability. Chelsea moving forward without Jackson. Chelsea supporters may look back at Jackson's time with mixed feelings, balancing frustration with recognition of his effort. What is clear is that under Enzo Maresca, the club is entering a decisive period. With new signings betting in and younger talents pushing through, Chelsea's evolution will be closely tied to the manager's ability to implement his vision. For Jackson, Bayern Munich offers the chance to re-establish himself at the highest level. For Chelsea, the focus is on the future under Maresca, whose methods continue to shape the identity of a side determined to return to the Premier League summit. A Brazilian billionaire has reportedly left his entire fortune, worth around £846 million, to football star Neymar. This unusual inheritance was revealed in the will of an unnamed businessman from Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. The will was formalized in June, and Neymar is the sole heir despite never having met the benefactor. Here are the key points. The anonymous billionaire, based in Rio Grande do Sul, had an estimated fortune of 6.2 billion Brazilian reals, roughly £846 million according to local reports. That equates to a substantial sum in both Brazilian reais and British pounds. The will officially named Neymar as the sole beneficiary, although the two are not known to have met. The decision was apparently influenced by the man's personal admiration for Neymar, particularly Neymar's relationship with his father, which the billionaire reportedly identified with. Legal challenges might arise before Neymar gains access to the inheritance. So, the short answer to your question, Brazilian billionaire leaves Neymar fortune, is that an unnamed Brazilian billionaire has bequeathed his entire net worth to Neymar, despite them never having met. How inheritance works in Brazil. 1. Legal heirs come first. In Brazil, the civil code guarantees a share of an estate to legitimate heirs. Normally, 50% of a person's estate is reserved for these heirs. The remaining 50% can be freely disposed of in a will. 2. Neymar's case. Since this billionaire reportedly had no spouse, children, or close relatives, he could legally name Neymar as sole heir. The will must be validated in probate court, which could take months or years depending on disputes. 3. Possible challenges. Extended relatives might contest the will, arguing for inheritance rights. Taxation is also important. Brazil has an inheritance and gift tax, usually up to 8%, which would apply to Neymar's windfall. Neymar's new net worth. Before this inheritance, Neymar's net worth was already estimated at $250 million US dollars. The billionaire's fortune is around 846 million pounds. After inheritance, Neymar could see his net worth climb close to $1.20, 1.3 billion US dollars, putting him in the ranks of sports billionaires like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Tiger Woods. So, if the will stands unchallenged and taxes are cleared, Neymar could officially become Brazil's first footballer billionaire in terms of personal wealth. Estimated net worth of top athletes. 1. Lionel Messi. Net worth, $600 to $700 million. Sources, Inter Miami contract, Adidas lifetime deal, sponsorships, investments. 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Net worth, $600 to $700 million. Sources, Al Nassr contract, Nike lifetime deal, CR7 brand, hotels and gyms. 3. LeBron James. Net worth, $1.2 billion. Sources, NBA career earnings, Nike lifetime deal, Spring Hill Entertainment, investments in Blaze Pizza, Fenway Sports Group, etc. 4. Tiger Woods. Net worth, $1.10, 1.2 B. Sources, golf winnings, Nike deal, endorsements, golf course design, Team RW Sports. 5. Michael Jordan. Net worth, $3 billion. Sources, Jordan brand royalties, NBA franchise, endorsements. Says Neymar. Net worth, $200, 250 M. Sources, PSG and Al Hilal contracts, Puma deal, Red Bull partnerships, investments. Sachi Neymar. Inheritance adds roughly $1.1 billion. After taxes, he net $1.02 billion. Combined with his own wealth, $1.25 billion. Ranking after inheritance. 1. Michael Jordan, $3 billion. 2. Neymar, $1.25 billion. 3. LeBron James, $1.2 billion. 4. Tiger Woods, $1.10, 1.2 B. 5. Ronaldo, $600, 700 M. 6. Messi, $600, 700 M. With this inheritance, Neymar leapfrogs Ronaldo and Messi by far, and even edges ahead of LeBron and Tiger Woods. He would officially become the second richest active athlete in the world, behind only Michael Jordan.